Okay, so for our Mars bar crispy cakes things that's going to be Disney themed, this is the stuff you need. Obviously you can buy cheaper brands or go for the proper brands. I've kind of got a mix here. So I've gone for proper Rice Krispies, because anytime that I've made these with like the Asda version like got a little bit soggier than actual Rice Krispies. So taking out the actual proper Rice Krispies. And then you'll need some golden syrup. And then Mars bars or something along the lines of Mars bars. In Asda they had their own like caramel chews, and you got slightly more, and I think they're slightly bigger than the pack of 4 Mars bars, and they were cheaper by like 40p, so I just picked those up to give them a go. Then like a 200-gram bar of milk chocolate to Disneyfy them, giant buttons of some sort, or you could use anything you want really, but hopefully this will give it the Disney twist. And then also you'll need some cases for these two. You will also need a knife, a chopping board, you will need a mixing bowl, a spoon.
We'll mix it?
We'll mix it in a minute. Something I forgot to say is you'll need a bit of butter as well. We don't do anything by measurements, so just a blob of butter in your pan. And then we're going to chop up our Mars bars quite small and chuck that in and let it melt. And then once you have put your Mars bar in and got the heat on, you need a couple of spoonfuls of golden syrup. So if this wasn't already a heart attack waiting to happen, I have added some chocolate chunks to the mix to melt down. It smells so good. This bit can take a wee while, but you just got to wait till all the bits are melted down. That kind of nougat, is that what it's called? The Mars bars can take a little while to melt down, but they will do eventually, so just keep stirring. And keep it on a not too high a heat, and eventually it will all melt down. Okay, so once you've got your mixture smooth, we still have a few bumps in there to get out, but once it's smooth, if your pan is not big enough, like we've got quite a bit of mixture here, and I know I'm gonna have a lot more Krispies than what the pan can hold, so I've put the Krispies in a bowl, and then what I'll do is spoon the mixture over and mix it, so then I know that I don't have too much mixture for the amount of Krispies, or vice versa. Then once it's all mixed together, and like all the Krispies have a good coating, then they will get spooned into cases. Very simple, this. Now, oh goodness, you might be thinking, how is this Disney related? Well, do you remember those giant buttons? Oh yes, I have Disneyfied these by adding little ears to them. Very, very simple. Maybe not exactly a Disney bake, but this will do for the 6-week countdown, as I have really not had the time to come up with things, guys. So if you have any suggestions on what to do for a countdown, let me know, because I'm struggling. And I'll let you into a little secret, guys. I'm going to be having to do one of these countdowns not long after I come back from my trip. Tell you a bit more about that maybe in another video, though. Anyway, if you make these, or I have a recipe for me to try out, or suggestions, I'll leave it in the comments. I'd love to know. And if you do make these, tell me what you think of them, because I don't think many people put the Mars bar and syrup into them. But yeah, anyway, see you guys next week for the 5-week countdown.